SpongeBob Tower Defense has updated. We now have raffles, treasure chests have gotten a rework, and in this video I'm going to show you something that most of you will never get to see. The inside of the club room for the top 10% players in SpongeBob Tower Defense, which includes me. Let's go! First off, let's take a look at the update log to see what's new. Raffles are here. Now, the raffles take place every 3 hours and you have a chance to win the exclusive Squidward House Robot unit. And at the moment, while I'm recording this, the raffle system is broken. There should be an icon at the top of your screen which will allow you to enter the raffle system, or you can enter the raffle system in the shop, but this is also broken at the moment. So at the moment, we cannot enter the raffle. The treasure chests have gotten a rework. Epic chests are gone, legendary chests are gone, mythic chests are gone. We now only have secret, exotic and prismatic treasure chests left, and they have been refreshed. So no more blackjack square pens, no more filthy boys, no more Helen the Felon. They are all gone. Each chest has its own unit inside. So let's take a look at the drop chances over here. So for the secret chest we have a starfish in a bear costume, I think, which has a 2% chance when opening a secret chest. For the exotic chest, it's Ringmaster Mudcrab, which is an exotic full AoE unit. And for the prismatic chest, we have Janet and Marty, another prismatic splash damage unit. And as you can see, you can get raffle tickets in the treasure chest. This is most likely the most easy way to get raffle tickets. Both the challenge and raid shop have been refreshed, so let's go take a look. Let's head over to the challenge shop first. So most notable, the challenge crates are gone. So no more Dennis, no more Squidward the Sad Clown. You can however buy premium dice in the challenge shack. This will allow you a premium summon. There is a new mount, Plankton's Ride Mount, which I'm going to buy right away because I still need more mounts. And this is also interesting, there is a cooldown on this. So I can only buy one every 24 hours, which goes for all offers in the challenge shack. The challenge shack is one of the places where you can buy the new treasure chests, which we are going to do. We are going to buy all secret chests, we are going to buy all exotic chests, and we are going to buy the premium chests as well. Now let's head over to the raid shop. This has also been reworked. No more rodent, no more king crabs, no more barnacle man. They are all gone. You can also buy premium dice over here. You can buy a new mount, the Krusty Catering mount, which I'm also going to buy. And in the raid shop, you can also buy secret, exotic and prismatic chests, which I'm going to do right now. And we'll be opening up those chests later on in the video in the hunt for those new units. So make sure to keep watching. But first off, also new, they have added net worth. Check the value of your units and pets, including your total net worth in-game. And this is combined with the next update, the updated trading hub. There is a net worth leaderboard added. And you can see if you're in the top 10% or even the global top 100. Top 10% players gain access to a special club room inside the trading hub, where they can hang out with the top 10%. And there are also some quality of life changes, which you can see over here. Let's check my net worth. So we need to go over to units. And on the right side of my screen, you can see my current net worth is 1.87 billion. And I am currently in the top 1% of all players in SpongeBob Tower Defense. Yeah, baby! Woohoo! But rest assured, I grinded this game hard. Really hard. I feel I've earned this. And you can also see which of your units is worth most. I have a superstar blackjack square pens with serial number 12, which is worth over 60 million. I have Gary Booty, the superstar, which is worth slightly more than my blackjack square pens. My SpongeBoy is worth less. However, this is a normal SpongeBoy. I still need to gain some more levels before I can claim that superstar shiny Wumbo SpongeBoy. So I'm still hunting for him. So my blackjack square pens and the Gary Booty are my units that are worth most. Now let's head over to the trading hub to check out the leaderboard. So here we are in the trading plaza and I see the leaderboard over here. So let's take a look. At top of the leaderboard, there's someone worth 13 million, which is insane. I would imagine I am not in the top 100 of the leaderboard. So let's scroll down a bit to see where this ends. No, I'm not in the leaderboard. However, I am not that far away from the leaderboard. So I would need to gain 0.3 billion to get into the leaderboard, which is not impossible. However, I am in the top 1% of all players in SpongeBob Tower Defense, which allows me access to the top 10% club. So let me show you. You have to go down the stairs over here, and downstairs you will find the top 10% club with Secret Agent Star as the bouncer. Now let's see if he will let us in. You are in the top 10%. Would you like to enter the top 10 club? Yes, please, Secret Agent Star. We would like to enter. Okay, here we are in the top 10 club. It is, however, fairly quiet. There's only one other player inside the top 10 club at the moment. Now let's take a look around, because there is a lot of lore and old relics inside here. So on the wall over here we see the hunt tokens from the hunt event, which was a very cool event for SpongeBob Tower Defense. Over here is the reward SpongeBob Tower Defense has won last year for being the Roblox game with the best use of IP. And these caps over here are mounts in the game. I think the top one was rewarded for the first faction war, and the one below that was connected to the best use of IP award. And this is Davy Jones' locker, which was also connected to the hunt event. And over here we have the banners of the 3 factions which were involved in 3 seasons of faction wars. On the left, the Jelly Spotters, on the right, the Band Geeks, and in the center, the Goofy Goobers. I was a member of the Goofy Goobers 3 seasons long, and we won 3 seasons long. This is Hans, the new prismatic unit, and over here we see some of the old crates. This is the pet crate, this is the Cyclops vault, this is the Challenger crate, which is now gone. I can't remember what this crate was called, but it held the Patrick's Sand Robot. And I think this was the crate that held Mega Hydra Karen. And this crate I can't remember. I don't know. And over here are 2 of the Band Geeks performing. These are even more crates. Coral gifts, parade presents. And this is the Thanksgiving crate. And this crate was connected to the Goo Lagoon event. This one I don't know. This is the backpack from Survive Bikini Bottom. And this crate was connected to the Bubble Ball event. This is the old admin crate. This crate was connected to the Easter event of last year, which was very cool. You had to find the shards of this crate inside the maps. It's a very popular event. This one I don't know, and this is the Rogue crate, which is still in the game. So, very awesome. You have now seen the inside of the top 10 club. The raffle system is still not up and running, but let's start opening our treasure chests and see if we can get some of the new units. All my old chests are gone. I have no more epic chests, no more mythic chests, no more legendary chests. They have been converted into either secret, exotic or prismatic chests. So I have very few chests left, but we are going to open up all of them. So let's start with the secret chests. And we are going to open them up all at once. Here goes. 50 at once. So I see a lot of food. I see raffle tickets, very awesome. And I see the new secret unit and a couple of premium card packs, I think. The new unit is called Patrick Seabear. He looks very awesome. It's a full AoE unit. We will take a look at him later on. Next up, our exotic chest. 23 exotic chests at once. Raffle tickets, premium dice, but no new unit. A lot of premium card packs though. And now the prismatic chest. Here we go. I only have 7, so very slim chance of getting the unit. See premium dice, raffle tickets, but no new unit. A star potion. That is very handy. Now I'm just going to check my alt accounts and see if maybe they can get more new units. So I will be right back.
1 eternity later.
And I'm back. I had my alt accounts open up all the chests they had and traded all the units they got to me. And I did manage to get all 3 new units. So I have a shiny Wumbo Patrick Seabear, which I maxed out to level 50. He has Secret Formula and Seabear and a Power Paddy. And at base level he does 1 million damage. I have a shiny Wumbo Ringmaster Mudcrab, also level 50. Seabear, Secret Formula, Power Paddy. This is also a full AoE unit, and at base level he does almost 14 million damage, so way better than Patrick Seabear. And I have a normal Janet and Marty, which is a splash damage unit, also level 50 at the moment. Seabear, Secret Formula, and I put a Hydrodynamic Spatula on it at base level, and this is kinda insane. This unit does almost 500 million damage. Now let's check them out in game. This time I'm going to Camp Coral Endless. Why not? I feel like they changed this map a little bit. Was this house always here or have they changed the map? Let's start out with Patrick Seabear. His VFX is kinda crazy. Okay, now I understand. This is Patrick dressed as the sea bear. I totally didn't get that, but now I do. It's crazy unit. So now I also have my pets equipped on base level. He does 1.4 million damage. And I'm just gonna leave out the SPA from now on, because all new units have an SPA of 0 seconds. And his range is big enough to have the whole map in his range. And his animation speed is pretty quick. So I'm looking at it now and it's about a second. Maybe even less than a second. So let's check it out on 10x. It's a really quick unit, which is very handy for full AoE units. And on max level, my current level 50 Patrick Seabear does almost 1.9 million damage, which compared to the prismatic units we have nowadays isn't that much. But still, I would say this is a good starter unit. He has no trouble holding his own in Camp Coral at the moment. Now let's sell him and put down Ringmaster Mudcrab. So the Ringmaster Mudcrab is also a full AoE unit. He's stomping on the ground, making beach balls go up in the air. Very awesome animation as well. On base level, he does almost 19 million damage, with an even bigger range than Patrick Seabear. And I would say he's pretty much as fast as Patrick Seabear. So his animation is also 1 second, maybe even less. So it's a quick unit as well. Let's take a look on 10x. He's really quick. These are all spawn kills. And on max level, he does almost 25 million damage. So that's my current Ringmaster Mudcrab, which is level 50. Let's see if we can activate his special ability. There it goes, sending out Crowd Blast. And he's making the crowd roar. So the animation kinda looked the same as his normal animation. Beach balls were coming from the ground. Now let's sell him as well. And let's put down the unit we are most interested in. Janet and Marty. Now I don't know the lore of Janet and Marty. They must be related to Patrick Seastar. Maybe they're his parents, I don't know. They almost look like they're zombies. And also watch their eyes. Doesn't matter where you turn, they keep following you. It's kinda creeping me out. However, the newest prismatic unit, Janet and Marty, splash damage, and on base level they do almost 700 million damage. Kinda mental. I would say their animation speed is a little bit slower than the previous two units. However, they have a pretty big splash radius for a splash damage unit. Let's take a look at it on 10x. But it's by no means a slow unit. It's just the Ringmaster Mudcrab and Patrick Seabear, they were faster. But this prismatic unit does way more damage. And on max level, they do over 900 million damage. If we can get it Shiny Wombo, if we can get it Superstart, this will be an insane unit. Maybe even as good as SpongeBob, maybe even better. So now let's take a look at their abilities. Sending Double Fault. Show me. They're putting their hands in the air. They break the ground and it's like a piercing ability which hits the mobs coming out of the cave. Sending Sand Surge. And this is a full AoE ability. So there you have it for this week's update in SpongeBob Tower Defense. Or should I say half an update, because it kinda broke down. The raffle system hasn't been fixed and won't be fixed until Monday. We do have some awesome new units to chase down. And I would say most awesome is the unit to the right of me. Janet and Marty. And please let me know in the comments, how are they related to Patrick Seastar? Are these his parents? Is this his uncle and aunt? Are they related in another way? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye!